What's up, everybody? So, I finally scheduled all my appointments, and I'm gonna be down for a while, unfortunately. They're not exactly uh, quick surgeries, they're all in the gut and lower intestinal area, which is a very bad spot, including groin, to have any kind of surgery done because you're down for a while. So, unfortunately, that has to happen. So it's going to. And it is what it is. As I start getting back on my feet, we'll put the new seats that I got on the boat. We'll do some other stuff to the boat, preparation for coming back to YouTube and getting some more adventures going. In that time, I'm going to look into maybe trying to put some retractable legs on my 3DR Solo and see where that goes. So, and then we're going to start working on her 3DR Solo. Oops, up there in the corner. And I want to try testing some different firmware on the camera to see what's best because I'm running 5.0 and she's running 3.0. So that's going to happen. Night Strix, what's up? 999 from Night Strix. What's going on, Home Slice? What is up, my brother? My brother from another mother. Let's see here. I gotta pull up my channel, guys. Let's see how this stream is doing. Oh, dude, you actually did send me a $10 super chat, homie. Wow, thank you. That is awesome. Very awesome, dude. Good looks, bro. You did not have to. So, yeah, man. How you hanging, bro? You want to come in the chat? Here. I'll drop a link so you can join if you want to come in. Are you asleep yet? I think you just finished your stream. Hold on a sec. If you're up for it. There you go, man. He said no thanks you. Well, there's a stream link if you want to join, brother. StreamYards is pretty easy to get set up and get in here, so. EBR, wishing you luck. Well, thank you, EBR. I expect I'll be down for probably a month, maybe a month and a half, so it's really hard to make content when you can't really move or get up or walk or do anything, so that's gonna suck for me. Easy tips and tricks. What's going on, my brother? When did you start going live? I actually just started my live at, I don't know, 3:08. I think I've only been live for a minute or so, man. I just figured I have a very busy morning. I stopped at Walmart and got some seats for my boat, and I got to screw those down tomorrow. And then Sunday, I got to do some work and clean the carburetor on the new Johnson outboard, put some new gas in it, see if we can get that thing cranked up and ready to roll, and see what happens with that. So, and Joseph, what's going on, brother? The link is there if you guys want to join. All I ask is that you stay civil and don't act like a crazy nut job. I have 2 surgeries. Well, technically, I have 2 spots I'm getting surgery. I have a lower inguinal hernia, which unfortunately pushed through the groin area and has receded into my scrotum, making things very tight and very uncomfortable. And I also have a belly button hernia. I got both of them, not just one. I ended up with both of them that men get. Yes, I'm part of the 45% of men that end up with a hernia. So it really sucks, man. It sucks. It's not fun. I'm sure I'm going to be down for a minute, so I'm trying to get all the stuff banged out last minute with the boat. And I'm hoping everything goes smooth. I hope I put enough money aside to take care of everything I need to and get back on my feet. afterwards, plus work another 14 days before getting another paycheck after I come back. So we're kind of on that line of hope that you did everything you can to make sure that it's an easy transition back into the workforce again afterwards. Hey, I'm getting ready to get some shut eye. I got to get up early in the morning. Is that what you call it, shut eye? I call it, there's a bug in my eye. I'm trying to suffocate him. So, catch. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be doing any live streams or videos while I'm down, man. That's why I made the How to Conquer YouTube video earlier, if you missed that video. That was me trying to tell everybody while I'm gone, become a Viking, conduct yourself in a fun way. Thank you, Joseph. Put good content out there, be original, have fun, enjoy yourself while I'm gone. I've been there, done that. I used to have bend over and push them in my lower stomach in order to suck it out. Scrotum, did that for a while. Yep. So that's where I'm at right now. That's definitely where I'm at right now. I can't push them back in anymore. They don't push back in anymore. I lost the straw to my jukebox, to my juice box. You're much welcome. Yeah, man, I could definitely use it. Trust me. Definitely use it. Well, Nightrix, if you're still in here, brother, thank you for the $10 super chat, brother. That was very nice of you. Very generous, my friend. I wish I could still push them back in. They don't push back in anymore. That was nice when I could do that. Made things a little more comfortable, but nah, not anymore. Not anymore. I'm just gonna stay live for a while and see who pops in until I start getting tired. I don't know how long that'll take, but gonna do my best. And oh, you know what? Oh, I don't know if I want to pull all that down. Hell, I was gonna pull the solo down and try the goggles out with the solo. And I finally got the new cable in. The new micro HDMI cable for the solo again because I busted my other one, unfortunately. So that sucks. So hopefully that happens. You be a good time to do live streams while you're down. Maybe. We'll see, man. Sitting in this chair is extremely uncomfortable when you're, cut open and freshly not happy. You know what I mean? So, anyways, I'll do what I can. I'll stream when I can. I'll do stuff as I can do it. I don't want to force myself or push myself, man. I really got to get rid of these hernias. They're no fun. I don't suggest anybody does it. Don't ever get a hernia if you can avoid it. It's a pretty serious thing. This thing's still working? Yeah. But be careful. That's how you can get a gangrene and they won't push in and you start cutting the blood off to your intestines. I hope the surgery is soon. It is soon. I've been like this for 8 months now, brother. 8 freaking months of this, dude. I've had enough. I'm exhausted. I'm tired of it. It sucks. It's Mike. Wow. Mike, join us, dude. Come and panel. I don't want to hear that you just woke up and you got to get your coffee first. Just join us on panel. Get in here, bro. This is my last live stream for a while, dude. Come on in, man. unless we take the boat out Sunday. If I get everything working, everything mounted, and we get the boat out Sunday for my last time on the boat before I go in for surgery, then I'll probably knock out a live stream while we're on the boat, or maybe just do a quick video to show you guys everything's working properly and we're having fun. I gotta work on it Sunday, and then I got my doctor's appointment Monday, and then they're gonna schedule it. So it's kind of my last weekend. I won't be doing YouTube for my last weekend of freedom. I promise you that. It's gonna take a few minutes, bro. All right. Let me encourage you when you're down. You can be live. You just be kicking back. It's okay. Use your tripod, or better yet, you can use a drone for your live streams. Yeah, I suppose I could do that. Well, I have the Tiny Hawk coming. The Mobula 7 got a new frame. Brian's going to be dropping the Mobula 7 and the Tiny Hawk back off at my house. I have the B-Fight and the Flywoo. So now we're up to 4 FPV brushless quads that are all little rippers, man, that are going to be a lot of fun. So when I'm down, I'm going to be telling the girlfriend, hey, go get the Whoop. I crashed it in the bedroom. I'm going to be flying on the couch. And when I want to go outside, I'll just be like, babe, open the door. And then I'll fly the drone outside. And I'll cruise around the lawn and over the house and over the neighbor's house. And then I'll say, babe, open the door. And then I'll fly back inside the house. Boom. That could be a fun video. Oh, I know, bro. Trust me. I've heard all the horror stories. I've definitely heard all the horror stories. It has not been a pleasant experience so far. Oh man. What is this? I got 2 cards stuck together. What the hell is this? Grr. What the heck? Why is this one stuck to that one? Did you just call the B-Fight a little ripper? I did, man. I did. On 4S, man, it's pretty savage. Little quad for a 5-inch. I mean, it's not a little ripper, but it's a good size. It's pleasant, and I'll tell you why it's pleasant. It's pleasant because if you take it slow and you just have fun with your flight, you can actually get some pretty killer battery time. And but you can also, I've found that if you throttle punch it, she'll take off like a rocket too, man. So I don't. I think it's kind of best of both worlds. You can have a very serene flight, or you can really be aggressive at the same time. Now, don't get me wrong; it's nowhere near, crazy fast. It's just an original build as it came out of the box, but it's still very good for what it is, man. It's quite surprising. It's totally worth the money. It's like 2 years old now. Still works flawlessly. Now my Flywoo, that's a 6S build. That thing's gonna be nuts. It is a nice ripper, man. P.S. After surgery, don't get any bread or eggs. Yogurt, jello, fruit, and you'll be good. You do not want to eat eggs or bread or anything like that. That's good to know, man. Thank you. And that sucks because I love eggs. I love bread. I do. All right, so you're saying no, eat any eggs, bread or eggs, yogurt, jello, fruit, and you'll be good. All right. Yeah, no, man, this thing's still original. It works flawlessly. I also have some new props coming for it, but It's still working good, man. It's still in one piece. This thing's like 2 years old and it's still ripping pretty good. I gotta tighten the camera down again here. Camera's starting to come loose. It's definitely taken a few face plants, but after some decent little antenna mods with zip ties, man, this thing holds up pretty well. Motors are still solidly strong. Never burned any ESC that I'm aware of. So still a pretty killer little ripper on 4S. See, the camera just fell again. See what I'm saying? I gotta tighten the camera, man. It's I started flying it the other day and it started falling down on me. I was like, what the hell? What just happened to my vision? While I'm at it, I may as well just tighten it. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. There we go. That's a pretty solid angle. I don't need it to be too aggressive, just enough where I can do this. I don't want to be this way. My friend flies like this. I prefer to be like this. This is solid for me. So there you go. You got that figured out. What's the dimensions that? Oh, heck, I don't know, man. I've never really measured the B flat. I just know it's a 5-inch. I'd have to look up the. This is a race drone, man. This is not one of those. This is for flying really aggressive and full acro. This isn't really a GPS platform. This is for, how do you say it? The more skilled pilots that are wanting to push their skill set, I guess. That's how I'd look at it. So, unfortunately, that's the only FPV quad I have up and currently running until the Mobile 7 and the Tiny Hawk get dropped back off. And hopefully we can get the Flywoo Crab in the air. All the drones that I got from other people are putting up a massive fight. They do not want me to put them in the air. For some reason, they're just fighting us at every angle. The Mobile 7 had to be dropped back almost 3 versions of Betaflight before it finally accepted it. Crazy. I think that's what it is, a 210 or 220. I believe that's what it is. I think it's the 210 B flight. I keep saying B flight, B fight. Let's see. 210 B fight. Yeah, B fight 210. That's what it is. It's the B fight 210, 210 millimeter. Good call, man. Oh, heck. I don't know, man. It always gives it to us in centimeter or millimeters. 210 millimeter. Let's see, the 210 brushless FPV racing drone from Gearbass. Oh, let's see how much they cost now. I think when I got it, it was $160. Wow, it went up in price. Holy mackerel. Not by much, but still, it hasn't come down. It's $174 for the build. Black and blue pin. It's the BL Heli. 30 amp D shot. 650 TVL CCD Omnibus F3 Pro, which could probably use an upgrade to an F4. Anyways. There's nothing regular to inches. So, I got the Gladius all torn down. All the screws and everything are right here. If you want to see what almost $3,000 submarine torn apart looks like, there you go. That's the top of it. And that's the internals. Got this thing pretty shredded at this point. And this is the bad motor over here. This one I've already got disconnected. I think I found some motors that might actually work for this online instead of going through the company. And if I did, then I'm going to replace this one and this one. I'll leave the two on the front because they are just for vertical stabilizing, but the ones on the back are the propulsion system. So I'll probably end up upgrading those. I think it'll be a good upgrade. I think it'll be worth it. So, and then I'm going to blast it really good and get all the sand out of it and try to avoid using it in sandy locations. Excuse the typos. No, you're good, man. You're all right. You're just fine, brother. Just fine and dandy. Dude, I'm still playing with these things. Ever since I got them, they just sit here, and every chance I get, I keep pulling these out and playing with them. It's just you get so much for your money. This is $14 and has 480 something games on it. This has 286 games, and they're all stuff like Mario, Contra. Like, I don't know, man. My giveaway winner just received the one that we sent to him. So a friend of mine is offering going to have a coffee. Wish you the best of luck on your surgery. Hope your quick recovery. Be well, man. Well, thank you, brother. A friend of mine is offering me a small or mini drone for about $50. Is that a good deal? Well, it depends on what the drone is. If you can tell me more about it. Well, we got a bunch of people lurking. I got 2 people talking and a bunch of lurkers sitting in the dark, hiding. See that? I just had to straighten out the nads because I was sitting on them. That's part of having groin surgery, man. Da 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 da. So, I think if she doesn't like the Tiny Hawk, we're going to build another micro flying DeLorean out of the Tiny Hawk because it does have inverted motors, which is how this was built with the inverted motors. So I think I have another one of these laying around. I think I may just build another one. I just got done tearing this one down. This one still has the flight controller and everything, but I tore the camera out. So, and this was the 85 millimeter. Oh God, Tiny 7. Oh, it was 75 millimeters. This was the Tiny 7. And then I have the Tiny 6 still, but I'm giving that to a friend. So this just needs a camera. I may just slap this back together and put the hood cal on it and give it away. We'll see. We'll see. She wants to play with it, but this was her favorite quad. I switched over the camera to something else, so I don't know. I may just steal the receiver out of this and use it. We'll see. We shall see. Some of these other ones I gotta get out of here too. Let's see what we got here. Oh, maybe that's what I'll do with the Tiny Hawk. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do with the Tiny Hawk. Make this DeLorean fly. I forgot I built this one. This one's all ready for motors too. Boy, how did I forget that I even built this one? That's crazy. This one's an actual, like, looks more like the stainless steel model. And then I have a third one here, a third variation, which is this one, which I've already gutted as well. So this one's ready for flight components. This is the pop-it version. So, anyways, which one should I make fly? I don't know what this looks like to you. Left or right? Which one do you want to see? Left, right. Which one should we make fly next? They're both DeLoreans. Left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. I'm sorry, I have a problem. I love making flying DeLoreans. These are a lot of fun to build these things. I think this is the next one up, though. I think this is the next one on the list for sure. What do you get when you... I watch you all the time. Got to get back to work. Good luck. Well, thank you, Alan. It's good to know that, brother. It's always good to hear that you're doing good somewhere and somebody appreciates what you do. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot. I don't think I hear it enough, so that really feels good. I'm honest. Enjoy work, brother. Have a beautiful day. Yo, you should have received your camera by now, Kevo. I put that in the mail like 5 days ago, something like that. Do 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 do. Nobody gave me an answer. I'll let Kev decide. Kev, which one, Kev? I want to make another flying DeLorean. Both bodies are prepared. Which one should I use? This one is ready. They're both gutted and ready to roll. Haven't seen it yet, bro. Probably today. Well, it was supposed to be delivered yesterday. I'm going to see if I can give them a call today. Maybe they're running late. I'll give them a chance. The smaller one? This guy? All right. If the Tiny Hawk can lift this and I don't have to do much weight reduction to it, we'll see if we can get this, because it has inverted motors. We'll see if we can get this DeLorean to fly. Good call, man. This is now going on the table, so I remember to work on it. Does it shoot missiles? Does it fly? 3,000. Well, I don't know if it's built to last. I know that it dives down to 400 feet. It shoots in 4K. I have live video feed on my phone the whole time. It's a pretty expensive submarine. I'm not gonna lie. It's very expensive. And it broke for the first time. It broke. I've had it for a year, and I've burned out one of the motors. So now it is a task trying to get a motor. They want me to send it back, and they want to repair it, but the repair is $370. I told them I'm a hobbyist. Just send me the motor, and I'll repair it myself. But I can't just buy one motor. They make you buy 4 motors, which is $200 plus tariffs and taxes. $200 for 4 motors. I'm not prepared to do that to myself. So DW might be modifying the submarine here fairly shortly. We'll see. We shall see. I'm a little disappointed with Chasing Innovation right now. Let's just say I have a lot of projects that need to be hammered out, man. That boat's doing just fine. The truck down there, the brushless truck, needs a whole new front drivetrain put on it. My FT11 currently needs a whole new ESC and motor. That's expensive. And the rest of my stuff pretty much works. The Bugs 3 needs another FPV camera put on it, another 3-in-1 camera system. So maybe I'll put GPS on that next and show everybody how to put GPS on their Bugs 3. That could be fun. That reminds me of the first handheld game. That was football. That's all it did, play against the machine. Huh. That was back in the 70s. It was quick. Sounds like a Bumblebee. I don't remember the name of it. And it has a camera. That's all I know. All right. Well, I just don't want you to purchase junk toy for that price, man. I mean, there's some options available on the table. You know, I would say, what's that? The Tello. See if you can find a little drone called the Tello by Rise. It's actually got DJI firmware that runs it. It's a fairly good little drone, man. It's not bad. Just don't buy junk, because you can pick up cheap quads for $50, $40. There's Mike. Mike, what's up, bro?
Not much, man. What's going on?
I am preparing for surgery.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, sir. You're part of that. So you're going to be down for a little bit or something? Or?
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah. It's I mean the surgery, the area that it's happening at is a very sensitive area, and they don't sew you shut. They glue you shut. So you can't be strenuous or do anything, overexertive where you break the glue open again. You know what I mean? I know you're coughing right now. It's okay. I understand. We'll see him in a sec here, guys. One more time, moving the chat forward, trying to make up for the time lapse or the delay. Oh, you're good, brother. And he's back. How was that cough session?
Yeah, it wasn't enough. Damn buttons on this thing are small, man. Trying to turn my mic on and off and shit.
Oh, yeah.
No, you were right. I just woke up, man. I still got eye boogers going on here. So.
Hey, I'm getting to know you pretty well, sir. Getting to know you pretty well. There you go. Light another cigarette. That's what I'm talking about.
It, I've got about 10 minutes left to live anyway. I'm going to enjoy it.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, so I got some seats for the boat. They're not swivel. I just went and bought some plastic mold seats that are meant to be direct fit. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to screw those down to the wood platform, and then later on when I have more money to play with, I'll go ahead and get the, some swivel seats and change them out. Dude, it was $10 a molded seat. So I was like, oh, heck yeah, this is way better than just sitting on a board plank all day, at least I'll have back support now. Every time we've taken the boat out, I've come back extremely sore from having to sit upright all day. You know what I'm saying? With nothing to lean back into. So we had to put a kibosh to that, bro. That had to stop. Wish you luck on the surgery. Thank you, Breaking the Silence. How's it going, man? Got 7 people in here again. No, the right bigger looks cooler beast from here anyway. Trying to figure out what he's talking about. I feel like he's really behind in the chat or something.
I had to reboot my computer to get it to catch up. Dragging, I don't know.
Easy tips and tricks. How many fingers am I holding up? Let's see how long it takes him to figure this out. How many fingers? Easy tips and tricks. Oh boy. Are we really that delayed? I hope we're not that delayed.
Well, it's not that much delay.
Huh.
Do me a favor and hold 4 fingers up, and I'll tell you.
You ready?
Yeah.
4 up.
There you go. Four fingers.
Oh man. Wow. He's still back at Oompa Loompa. That was like 5 minutes ago. Easy tips and tricks. I think your internet's a little bit on the slow side, my friend. Breaking the Silence just said 2. That was about a minute and a half ago now, so I don't know, man. The stream may be running a bit slow here, I guess. Interesting. Well, sorry, guys. There seems to be a massive delay in comments of what we see and what you guys hear. We've already said it, and then you guys are responding to it like 4 or 5 minutes later. You may want to refresh your browser if you haven't already. I would say do a refresh and start the live stream over again. Some of these people are way behind.
No doubt. There was so much lag for me, I rebooted the computer.
Yeah, weird.
Maybe YouTube's doing some intentional crap. Or...
Leave it to YouTube, bro.
So what's the surgery date? What's the game plan here?
Well, I'm not sure yet. I just know they're going to schedule it really fast after my doctor appointment. It's been this way for 8 months. They're not going to make me wait another week. As soon as they see how bad it is, they're going to go, okay, you need to get in and get that now, like taken care of now. This isn't, I don't know why you waited so long. I'm going to have to hear the doctor yell at me for waiting so long. Trust me, it's going to be a long conversation. Do you want to die? Are you intentionally trying to die? That's the conversation we're going to have.
Did you ask him if he was going to pay your copay for you?
Yeah, right. Of course he's not going to. So, no, I'll be paying copay. I have insurance. It's just going to take forever to pay it off. Yeah, dude, he is way behind in chat. He's still talking about the Gladius submersible. Wow.
Yeah, he definitely needs to reboot or refresh or something.
Yeah, man. That was like 10 minutes ago now.
No, my doctor gave me all kinds of crap when I told him I was going to wait on the damn surgery for my kidney stones.
Mm.
You know, I've been researching that crap on my own, you know, and talking about, drinking lemon juice and all this other kind of crap to eliminate the stones, you know, work them down, which I'm going to have to say, man, it's helped get rid of a lot of the pain that I was dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
So, but, you know, the doctors don't even tell you any of this crap.
Yeah, no, their job's to make it sound horrible so they can fix it and get paid.
Right. That's against the Hippocratic Oath as far as I'm concerned, as far as the doctor, you know. But I don't know, man. I mean, he knows that I'm at risk. And, you know, when I told him my reasons for not going ahead with the surgery, he should have gone ahead and told me, said, we'll try this, and this. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm not sure sucking on lemon juice is the best thing for your intestinal tract of any kind, but in small doses probably. Lemon juice will make you puke blood, bro. Like, it's so acidy, like it's so acidity. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the point. It's going into my kidneys and breaking up the calcium of the kidney stones.
Yeah. Lou Rock, dude. What's up?
It's really good for you.
Hey, Lou Rock, how many fingers am I holding up, bro? Let's see how long it takes Lou. If Lou is going to give me a quick response, I'll invite Lou on panel. Let's see how long it takes him to tell me how many fingers are up.
Well, I just saw you putting up 2. So.
2, sweet. Lou Rock, come on in the panel if you're up for it, bro. There's the stream link. Yeah, dude, I drove a lot of my audience away. Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's funny, man.
well, how much of your audience do you expect to be online at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Oh no, I meant even just videos, like views are way down. Everybody takes it really personal when I do things. There's Lou Rock. Hold on a sec.
Oh no, I meant.
Lou, what's up, buddy?
What is up, man?
What's going on? What is this? Are we streaming in the dark, bro? Oh God, there's a face.
Dreaming in the dark. Yeah, there's a face there.
Hey,
What's
I wanted to apologize for my friend the other day that you guys did the stream for, Possum. Sorry about that. JoJo and the Possum pranks. Remember the kid that you guys had on panel who like went on a rage fest and then bailed and then came back and apologized to you guys?
No, it's cool, man. He's a kid.
Dude,
yeah, I remember.
I know. I was just like, and he came into work. He's like, "Well, they shouldn't have been." And I was like, "No. That's not how this works, dude. You had no subs. They did it to help you. You're not helping them, bro. They did it to help you. There was no reason for how you treated everybody on panel. That's uncalled for, bro."
Yeah, kids are kids, though. I was a kid once.
No, it was a little ridiculous. I rewatched
Mr. Meow. His voice sounds like the guy
Gandalf.
No. He sounds like the guy from Roadhouse. Patrick Swayze's boy, the one that he comes into the bar and he's all beat up. You know who I'm talking about?
No, it's been a while since I've seen Roadhouse.
That's who Steven said what used to say.
Really?
Yeah, what's his name? I can't think of his name either.
Me neither. Awesome actor though.
You talking about the guy from Big Lebowski?
Yes.
Cowboy dude?
Yes.
Hey, dude. That's the dude.
What's his name?
He sounds just like him, dude.
Good point, man. Point well taken. Why can't I think of his name? The Dude Cast. He was on that TV show for a while too. The Ranch or something.
Great actor.
Rancher or something. Yeah, you're right.
Let's see here. The Big Lebowski Cast. God, what's a Sam Elliott?
Sam Elliott. Yep.
Yeah, dude. Yes, sir. Yeah, that's what we need to teach you some of the lines from from the dude.
I need Mr. Meow to come and do some voice drops for some videos.
There you go.
There you go, man. Some voiceover.
So yeah, man, I've switched my whole I'm really tired.
Me too, man. But I'm like, I'm gonna do it anyways. It's 4 a.m. Let's do it.
What is it called when like your channel is like based on something? Your
algorithm?
No. Like say I was in porno and then I switched to flying drones.
But that's
subject matter.
Okay.
Right. I've changed my subject matter to drama.
Okay, so you've changed. So basically, you're trying to change your algorithm to something else.
No, I'm just playing. I'm not.
I change my name every 6 months to keep things fun. We got Easy 2 times and Tricks. What's up, brother?
Hey, that's easy to tips and tricks. I can't see well, and they're typing it in and went out wrong.
Yeah, except you put Easy 2 time and Tricks, etc.
Oh, what can I say? You know, I screwed up that one.
Lou Rock is a phony. I'm just not reading the names here.
Yeah.
It's all right, dude. I got called a fake about a month ago.
You're fake.
How do you fake flying drones?
Oh yeah, no, I think he was talking more like I'm a fake about knowledge and talking about these things. Like, and we run across a lot of fakes in what we do. People try to sound knowledgeable and ploy their knowledge off on other people. But if you know about drones and you watch somebody's channel and you go, well, that's not right. Well, that's definitely not right either. This person's just pulling stuff out of their butt and they're convincing people they know what they're talking about. You know,
Because
it's
there's
like
too many people like me that don't know much about it.
Michael McReynolds in the house. Well, thank you very much, Michael. It's good to see you, buddy.
I think it's time to change over to Game Boys. Yeah.
Yeah, Game Boy. Heck yeah, Game Boys. Yeah, we talked about that, Lou. I've got them all
Yeah.
except for one, man. I need to
When you-
complete my set, bro.
Yeah, when you pulled those out, man, I was very impressed. Which one do you need?
So they're all Happy Mario Famicom versions, which
Yeah.
is all first editions, and unfortunately, it wasn't released in the U.S. It's called the Game Boy Light, and it was an exclusive release to Japan. The real fucked up part about it is that it was a release for 1998. And what other Game Boy came out in 1998? Do you remember?
Game Boy Color?
The Color. You would be absolutely correct. The Game Boy Color dropped at the same time that the Game Boy Light did, and they realized that over in America they could send us the same version of it but without a light, so that we would have to buy all the lighted accessories.
Oh,
And so
yes,
they
I remember.
that is dirty of Nintendo to do that, but they did it. And after everybody found out that the Game Boy Light, the Japanese version of the Game Boy Color, was released in Japan and they didn't get it here, they were ticked. So when they came out with the next version, they also did it again to say, hey, deal with it. Now it's the Game Boy Advance SP with no light either. You still have to buy the light accessory. And then by then, everybody was really ticked, and they said, listen, we're going to stop playing your game systems if you don't start putting lighted screens on there. So then they came out with the SP with the lit screen. Remember the folding one?
Yep.
And then after that, you got the Game Boy Micro, which is the really tiny one with the lit screen. And then that ended the Game Boy series, and it switched over to DS and DS Lite and all the other ones. They're not really Game Boys though. The name Game Boy ended with the Game Boy Micro. So from 89 to 2005, the Game Boy ran the handheld gaming world.
I had Game Gear.
Yep.
That was Sega.
Yep.
I had I remember having all of. There was another one I'm forgetting. But yeah. I was definitely a game freak growing up.
Kev wants you to know.
Thanks, Kev.
So, yeah, man, I'm big into the Game Boys, bro. I've and it's not just because I collect them. I don't think I'll ever sell the set that I've come up with. I have a feeling I would keep them for like ever. They all work. They're all in working condition. So I glass cased them and I put them up and took all the batteries out and cleaned the terminals. And every once in a while, every 6 months, I pull them down and I push the buttons to keep them from getting decrepit and falling apart. You have to keep the rubber inside depressed, and every once in a while push them down. Otherwise, the rubber will degrade and they'll start falling apart if you don't put any activity under them. So
That's funny.
yeah, man.
It's funny what you've got to do. My cousin has a really big comic book collection, and I learned about something the other day that I just didn't think was possible, which is washing your comic books.
What?
Yes, washing your comic books. And this is a thing. Like, and they're actually giving them baths, which I wouldn't like ever suggest, but I guess they do it.
Yeah.
And I've seen some of these restored comic books, and they look nice after they're done, but they know what they're doing. I wouldn't do it myself.
Interesting. Did
Yeah.
you see what Kev said again?
Oh, I appreciate that, Kev. Much love, man.
Yeah, I'll post comments if they have anything to do with you guys so you can see them. So, yeah, man, I'm
So what's
wait.
up with? I'm late. I just got in here. What's up with the surgery, man? What's up?
Oh, I have 2 hernias, one belly button and one lower inguinal. So,
Mm.
I'm hoping they can do them both at the same time and just get it over with. If not, I'm going to have to do one, recover, then do the other, recover, which would be months out of work, which would totally suck.
Well, sending you some prayers there, my friend.
Well, thank you, man. Thank you very much.
So that means more YouTube, though.
Yeah, that's what everybody keeps saying. And honestly, man, I see it as a great opportunity to actually take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can stream from your hospital bed.
What's that?
You can stream from your hospital bed, man. I don't want to hear that crap, man.
Yeah, you know I will. I'll be like, oh, I'm stranded in the hospital. This sucks. I'm going to have that stupid little red thing on my hand again with the little light on it to monitor, and I'm going to be doing the dumb ET phone home thing.
There you go.
ET phone home. Yeah.
You know what? I think if we changed Mr. Meow's name to, what was that guy's name again?
Sam Elliott.
Sam
Yes.
Elliott. I think if we changed his name to Sam Elliott,
People would believe it.
people would start coming in here like, Sam Elliott is on Drone's channel.
Give me a long wig or something. When he had that long, stringy white hair, I think.
Yeah, you
All
got
right.
that down to a science there for sure.
I don't think he's even trying.
That's his regular voice, my man.
All right, that's cool.
Hey,
I could definitely do a voiceover for sure.
yeah, easy tips and tricks, man.
Yes.
You were so far behind in the chat, dude. I was like, we were 10 minutes away from the things you were discussing in chat. I was like, what? He is so far behind. I
know it.
sang Oompa Loompa, and then 10 minutes later you were like, Oompa Loompa. I was like, what? He's just now getting to those comments? Holy mackerel.
Yeah, well, I noticed I said moving chat forwards, just to kind of expedite it.
Who's making a TV dinner?
Eating up my coffee, man. Eating it up.
Okay.
Oh, I'll be back. That sounds good.
Oh, come on. Everybody's going to make coffee. I'm going to take your ass to Dunkin' Donuts.
There you go.
Okay.
It sounds really good. I'll be right back.
All right.
I'm only here for a few minutes, bro. I was getting ready to crash when I saw you were live, and it's like I haven't been to your live stream, so I dropped in.
Oh, we've talked a few times, my friend.
Yes, on my live stream,
Oh,
but I
that's
have on yours.
This is true.
And like
Yes,
I said, I was getting ready to crash, so I've been up, for a bit here, to hang out with you. But I'm gonna have to. Taking care of my mother-in-law right now. My wife's gone. I got to get her to dialysis in the morning, and
Oh,
So-
fun.
yeah, dialysis is not good though.
That's never a good thing.
No, but dialysis itself and what it does for the person is great. It actually gives you a life when you wouldn't be here otherwise.
Right.
Yeah, I used to take my mom to get her dialysis done.
Hey, can someone
Hours.
explain
good thing.
dialysis? What exactly is it?
It cleans the blood where your kidneys used to do it.
Yeah, it does what your kidneys are supposed to do, and all your blood goes through this machine, and it filters everything out of it. I actually have a video on my channel briefly of it. It was uploaded by accident. It's supposed to go private, but it's there, so I left it.
Is that just where they hook you up and they tell you you're here for a couple hours and you just sit in a chair while they do it?
Yeah.
3 or 4 hours.
Oh, I've
Yep.
been to one of those.
Yep.
I never did it to myself, but I had injections at the same time.
Yeah, my mom had to have a surgery done where they took part of her veins or something and moved it into her arm.
Yes.
Called it a fistula.
Yep.
That's some
Yeah,
crazy
fistula.
stuff.
Yeah,
That's the
it is.
plastic tubes that are connected to the main arteries for that, so they could get the blood, do the circulation and the cleaning.
Yeah, I think if you don't do that, that they have to actually go into your heart or something. I don't know.
Yeah, my mother-in-law has it connected to her heart right now. The fistula is long-term, and it's better that way.
That's what you got to do when your kidneys quit on you.
Yeah, the things we take for granted.
No doubt.
But having personal experience with, it gives you an appreciation, the wake-up call.
Sure.
Anyway, didn't mean
Okay.
to bring up the bummer subject.
No, you're good, man. Trust me. I'm about to let a whole room full of dudes stare at my wiener for a while they work on it. I'm excited.
I've been there, bro, done that. Like I was saying, you don't want to eat anything solid. When I had my surgery, I was eating fruit. I was doing yogurt. I had no issues. I kept reading in the paperwork, says, oh, you can have sweet rolls and bread and eggs. And after about 3 days, I got real hungry. I had eggs and some toast. I about blew my hernia out a few hours later.
Dang, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do not eat bread, eggs, nothing solid. Fruit, yogurt, Jell-O, as long as you can.
Hear that, Solo? It looks like it's just you and me sucking on vegetables, bro.
There it is. But I'm serious. As soon as I ate bread and eggs, I had swelling. Like I said, I about ripped out the surgery, trying to pass it out. You know what I'm saying? Pass it through. So if you can hang on to just veggies and fruit and yogurt, you'll be good.
My poo will be interesting.
Interesting.
But that's just a heads up that I didn't have. It just made sense to me to do it, to eat that stuff in the beginning. But the paperwork says, oh, you can have this other stuff. No, they should not tell you that.
No, huh?
No,
Don't do it, the man says.
Because you got to push, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, well, I appreciate you making the offer to come on your live stream, but I'm going to hit it, guys. Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Thanks for stopping in.
Well, thanks for making it available. And
Yes, sir.
the other two guys here on the stream, I don't know who they are, but nice meeting you as well.
How dare you not know who I am?
Heck yeah.
But I don't know who you are.
Much love, much love.
But my screen, my channel name is actually Easy Tips and Tricks, etc. It's a home improvement channel with a mixture of just a heads. All right, Drone Worship. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. Nick's long hung low. I like
And
it.
you'll be in my prayers for sure.
Thank you, brother.
You bet. All right, catch you on the rebound.
All right, man.
All right.
I had to go
Peace
the
out.
English. Oh, have a good one.
Well, later.
Thank you.
I had
Yes,
to go
sir.
the English way. No coffee. I had to go for tea. Ooh, that's hot.
My guinea pig just wanted to show you his wiener.
Do you know that? No, you wouldn't know this, but
All right, growing.
I didn't think that guinea pigs were real animals.
No?
I didn't think there was a such thing as a wild guinea pig.
No. They're all wild till they're caught.
Well, I just thought they were like bred to be pets, a mixture of animals.
No, man. They're very skittish creatures. They will run and take off, dude. Anytime you try to pick them up, it's their natural instinct. Once you've got them, they just give up. Like this one, he just gave up. He's like, okay, just touch me and pet me, and I'll be fine.
Anytime anybody tries to pick me up, I usually want to run off to it.
Yeah,
He looks pretty big.
yeah. No, he's a good size. He's a little fatty. Okay, all right. Don't be an asshole.
He's cool.
I call him Ham Solo.
Oh, that's an awesome name.
I'm trying to get a bird now that I'm going to call Luke Skysquawker.
I had a guinea pig and it died. And
That's what happens when you put him in the microwave.
yeah.
Or
Tough
don't
part.
replace the batteries.
The tough part was having to tell my kids that we bring good old, I forget his name, back to the pet shop so he could be free.
Hey, don't be chewing on my microphone cord. You'll be doing some guinea pig work to pay it off. I got a garden out back that needs plowing.
I got something needs plowing.
Okay. Don't fight. Here. You're not even paying attention. There. Jeez, oh, Pete. He's a little fighter, man.
That's
Trying to
sad.
get him used to being held. He doesn't like to be held.
That's sad. I don't even remember my guinea pig's name.
Oh, you're such a great owner, bro.
You know what was really crazy is we had a bird for like 20 years. And then at the end of the bird's life, the bird's name was what was the damn bird's name?
Tweety bird.
No, it was very common. Pete.
Steve.
Pistol Pete. His name was Pistol Pete. But then we found out when he died that he wasn't a dude. So,
Wow.
So Pistol Pete was a chick.
Interesting. Isn't Pistol Pete the basketball player?
I think so.
Wasn't that what that name was based off of? Pete? Pistol Pete?
I thought there. What did you say? Basketball player, right?
Yeah, I thought he was a young kid who excelled really here.
I thought it was a cartoon.
Pistol Pete. Pistol Pete Maverick. American basketball player. Peter Press Maravich, January 5th, 1988. Known by the nickname Pistol Pete, was an American professional basketball player. Was born in Alpina, Pickwicka, Pennsylvania, whatever the hell that was. Part of the Pittsburgh metropolitan area.
Oh, I got to mute this thing here. Sorry. How do you mute this thing here? Oh, there you go.
That's weird.
What?
Like Tips and Tricks was trying to come back in here. Or
Yeah, I popped him back in because I'm not sure how to get rid of his stream card. Interesting. It's still showing that his stream card is here because he's logged in, but he's not actually in.
I've got a blown out eardrum And
Well,
every time I blow my nose, it's like being drunk. It is. Like I get dizzy and I get like this buzz. It's crazy.
You're losing your equilibrium.
Yeah. I'm getting tubes put in my ears in like 2 weeks.
all right, can I ask you how you blew it out?
I think it was on the plane. I think it was my flight home from. I fell asleep as soon as I got on the plane, and then I woke up when everybody was off the plane. So I think not being aware or bracing for my ears to pop, if that makes sense.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Can you brace for your ears to?
I
I
thought
don't know,
you
man. I just do that.
do it automatically or something.
I know that bubble gum usually helps when you're flying, but after flying back home, it's been nothing but problems. Been to the hospital, been to the specialist, and now I'm going to get the tubies in my ears.
The tubies in your ears.
I feel like such a kid because like both my kids had the same problem. They needed tubes in their ears. Their mom needed tubes in her ears. So it just seems like we're a family of bad ears.
A family of bad ears.
Do you have a toothpick on your chin?
I do, man. The way I figure it, bro, is that black people have afros, so white people needed something, so I use a toothpick. I call it a beard pick.
Talking about afros, when I was young, I had very long hair. I had grown my hair out for years and years and years. And then my mom went to cosmetology school and she decided that she was gonna try out a perm on my beautiful long hair that I had. And 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 what I asked her to make me look like is I wanted to look like Michael Jackson from the video The Way You Make Me Feel. His hair's all like
Mm.
like beautiful and it's like glistening and curly and I'm not Michael Jackson, so I don't think that was going to work, but that is how I wanted my hair to look. I didn't get that Michael Jackson. I got
Get the-
the old ABC.
oh wow.
Yeah, I went to school the next day and I had this big old afro and like I would walk I probably looked like Sideshow Bob, but and I was blonde when I was young, like stark blonde. And so I had like this big blonde afro that would just like move from side to side. And then I was being picked on by the kids that usually get picked on. And I went home and I cried. And I was like, I'm being picked on by the kids that get picked on. And so
I would have just walked into school and owned it, bro. I would have been like, just let your soul glow. Remember that? Coming to America, the soul glow guy.
it was
Not-
all it wasn't there was no soul to it though. It was all fuzzy burnt mess. Like, it
Ew.
was bad. It was bad.
Speaking of people owning things, I think it's time for Edward to own up that he's gay from Twilight.
It's my favorite character from a movie.
Somebody shared this. This is funny. That is funny. I'm sorry. Oh, I couldn't help myself. I'm sorry.
I want to be a vampire.
Do you?
Yeah. My kids asked me the other day if I could have any superpower I want. what would it be? I chose vampire.
I want to fucking shoot spaghetti out of my fingers. And that would just be the shit.
You could own a really cool restaurant.
Yeah. I was just thinking about like people I hate, just fucking meatball them and shit.
Yeah.
You know? Or if you're just hungry, fuck it. Just spaghetti fingertips. You know? All right. You got it. Yeah. I think that'd be the cat's meow, bro.
Meow. Meow.
Cedric, get off your high horse. Yo, I just thought a name for you. High horse.
It's perfect.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh, it's kicking in now, heavy, bro. All you guys are drinking coffee, and I'm the one that's like, I don't have coffee, so now I'm getting really tired.
Go get you some coffee. Go get it. Go get that coffee.
Heck no, man. It's already 4:24 a.m. She'll be getting up soon. She'll be like, what the hell are you still doing?
It's 4:24.
Yeah.
It's the 420, man.
My bad, bro. You were supposed to take a toke of the smoke, Chirpy.
Right here.
Camera off. Oh boy, Jennifer Aniston's iCloud got hacked yesterday by the Fappening. They stole a bunch of renewed pictures, so if you've ever wondered, they're out there now. There's one thing you don't do. Never piss off the Fappening people and never piss off the 4chan trolls. You will lose. She takes some elaborate pictures of herself, and I will tell you that much.
Put them up on screen, man. I can't see them.
Um,
Oh, yeah. Can't do that, bro.
So, yeah. Just recently, I moved into the basement of my house and realized it's the most mildewy, moldy part of the house.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a little mold and mildew, bro.
No, just death.
You know, that usual thing.
I actually watched a special about mold causing depression in people.
Really?
Yeah. There's some crazy stuff that mold does to people. There was actually a lot of people exhibiting like heart attack like symptoms, and they were going in to be treated, but their EKGs were coming out normal, and so there's this doctor who started treating these patients with an enzyme, and his goal was actually, it was to treat their heart. But what he ended up figuring out is that the enzyme helped with mold. And I know that's not really interesting, but yeah, mold. You know what I do when I feel like that?
Go to sleep.
Cocaine.
I remember those days.
Man.
All too well, bro. Quick trip to the bathroom. Little bump on the toilet seat. You know how it goes. Walk out. Walk out. Go find God and punch him in his dick. Yeah, bro. Those were the days.
I was at a Nickelback concert, of all things, and me and my buddy go into the bathroom, and we got our our stuff out, and some dude jumps
Whoa.
over the top of the bathroom stall and scares the crap out of us, and I spilled everything everywhere.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I'm like, you freaking asshole. And then he was like, dude, that was garbage anyway. Here, have some of this stuff. I was like, whoa, Nickelback is awesome.
Well, damn.
Look at this photograph.
Every time it makes me cry because I spilled my Coke all over the bathroom floor.
I could use a couple pounds of cocaine right now.
Oh gosh, the days of spending money on stupid stuff.
I think I don't know. I think my mind would explode.
If
It's like-
what?
if I ever did that again. I think like my brain would just be like, no, you're too old for this.
Oh man.
Shit, you're still a young pup, man. What are you talking about?
I'm 37, man.
I got 20 years on you, man.
Well, I'm sorry for that.
I'm sorry too. You want to trade?
Oh god, that's funny.
So, when you going in, Drone, tomorrow or?
So the 28th is my doctor's appointment, which most likely right after that, when they see how bad it is, they'll just schedule me as quickly as possible. So I assume it's been like this for 8 months, bro. It's been a while.
So do you have like a little Quado type alien thing coming out of your stomach?
I wouldn't say little, man. It's more like, open your mind. Open your mind.
Give Maz air.
Now you got it. Quaid, open your mind. Yeah, no.
Give Maz air.
It's definitely more like that than than just a little thing, dude. It's gotten to the point where you can't push it back in. It's like,
that's just an Audi, man.
dude, it's more than an Audi. It's a painful Audi.
My brother had the same thing, man. It's not.
Oh no, I got one in my belly button. That one barely hurts. The one that filled my scrotum, that one hurts. It's like a midget just squeezing your balls all day.
Ooh.
You ever feel like you constantly have to poop all the time?
No,
Oh,
not really.
that's just a fraction of what I'm going through. Now add pee, vomit, and lots and lots of diarrhea to that, and you'll have the slightest inclination of how I feel.
Oh,
Sweet.
Nice.
People are like, DW, you're so negative. I'm like, so negative? Do you know what I've been going through, motherfucker? I'd say I'm a pretty positive guy through all this.
DW, that's Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing motherfucking duck, bro. Oh, dude, did you miss my Viking video? I thought it was good.
I must have.
How to conquer YouTube? Yeah.
I'll have to check this
Dude, I
out.
found the most raw, like Nordic, like Viking music ever to put on it. It was like crazy. I need to listen to more Viking music, apparently. Norse Viking music. It's all like battle war music.
I thought it was pretty good.
Huh?
I thought it was pretty good.
What, the
Getting
video?
burning my shit and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all true facts though. Like I just it's honest information. Like there's a truth behind it. There's a subtle truth behind it. I am out with the old, in with the new, and I feel like that's what Vikings do. Is they don't take no for an answer, and they don't lose. You either give it everything you have and fail and die, or you conquer all before you return to your own country. There's,
You are
Huh?
damaged goods, my friend.
I'm damaged goods. I'm just honest, man. I feel like it's interesting that the first night that they arrive on their enemy's island, they light 400 torches and they get trashed and they party, they war party all night, and then they burn all their ships that they cross the ocean on. So they can't retreat and they can't surrender. And then none of them sleep. They go straight to battle the next day with a hangover or drunk still. Like, I did not realize any of this until I did a bunch of research. I'm like, these motherfuckers were crazy, dude. They are goddamn Viking savages for a reason.
Oh yeah.
Dude. Oh, gosh. Savage, bro.
I am Baeodrone.
Jeez, oh, Pete. Nah, man. Everybody always says they want to live back in those times, and I'm like, you're stupid. Yeah, all these nerds that are like, I want to swing a claymore, and I want to do this, and I want to swing an axe. I could swing an axe all day. I'm like, dude, we are nowhere near the shape they used to be in back then to swing those like 15, 20-pound blades around all day and battle massive battles. Like, have you ever tried to swing a 20-pound, 25-pound like claymore, like realistic sword around, dude, for even like a minute?
They're pretty heavy, yeah.
They're heavy, bro. Like, you get exhausted after like 1 minute of playing with one.
Well, I'm a little bit smaller than you, so like I barely can lift them off the ground. It's gotta like drag it a little bit.
Sir Jockitch. See, I love it, dude. I've got all these, I got these little like lurking trolls in the background. It's funny.
I bring my own trolls with me.
But nah, Sir Jockitch. That's funny. I like that. Good morning. I probably do have jock itch. But nah, dude, I realized that like if I could be anything back in the day, I think I'd want to be a Viking. Just straight up savage. I mean, I get it, dude. They did some really nasty things too, like rape, pillage, plunder, take everything. Like, but that was just their people. That's how they, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just their way. So if you were trained to do one thing your whole life, you would do it too, and it wouldn't seem wrong to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, rape.
Yeah.
Rape is good for everybody.
I'm just saying, like, if that's the culture that you were defined in, you know,
No.
it would seem like a normal thing to you.
Yeah, you're right. I actually see. I grew up in a house with multiple cultures, and yeah, they're very different.
Yeah. 100%. Like, dude, like the tribesmen, have you ever seen how they circumcise kids when they're little?
No, I didn't never see that.
It's disgusting, and it makes you appreciate that we have doctors with clinics.
Yeah.
But that's a coming to fruition thing for them, like being able to put up with the pain of being circumcised. Like, you almost feel bad for the kids because they stretch that skin out and then they take a machete and just lop it right off, and you're like, and then they just put like a tweezer over it, like, there you go, kid, and tell him to go sit down while flies land on his wiener. I'm like, oh my god, oh my god.
My buddy, his mom's boyfriend, when we were little, we were like 12, 13 years old. His mom's boyfriend was Spanish, and he bring home a rabbit. And 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 my friend Michael, he's playing with the rabbit all day long, and he names this rabbit, and Fluffy. You know, we're having a fun time with Fluffy, and then Chino, which was his mom's boyfriend, gets home from work, and it's time to cook dinner. So Chino goes upstairs, and right in front of Michael, he takes the rabbit and he whacks it on the bathtub, slices its throat, drains it, and then he started cooking rabbit stew. And I remember Michael. He's so mean. He's a killer. It was pretty funny. I mean, I was sad for Fluffy too, but that was funny. But,
Poor
yeah,
Fluffy.
poor Fluffy. Never forget all 24 hours we had with you. It was like 8 hours of pure friendship.
God, man, I'm looking up these videos again of how they do the circumcision.
See, I always know there's going to be some really interesting conversation when I come in here.
Yeah. Well, I always find some some fun topics to discuss. I mean, I don't think, I don't know, man. I think why do we have to be circumcised? Have you ever really questioned that? Like, what is the real reasoning behind circumcision?
Oh, oops, sorry.
All good. Like, I understand they say when you're young it's good to do it because otherwise bacteria can grow underneath the skin and all this other stuff. But I mean, it's not that hard, I would think, to wash your winky every day. You know, like to the point where it doesn't build up bacteria and stuff. You know what I mean?
Actually, you know what? Hold on. All right. One of my saddest moments was my youngest son wasn't circumcised, and he ended up getting an infection down there that was so bad. I remember taking him to the hospital, and he was crying, and he was like, "Daddy, they cut off my winky. They cut off my winky." I was in tears. I was bawling. Imagine your kid tells you they cut off his winky. They didn't cut his winky off, but yeah, they did. Yeah, I forgot. No, they ended up doing it because they didn't want it to keep happening. Oh, they did cut his winky off. I forgot. Yeah, but you know what? He had such a bad infection. It was horrible.
Okay, all right. So let's get back to this. They did cut it off, or they didn't?
They did cut it off. They did.
So he has no winky.
No, they cut off the
Skin. That's what I'm talking about, bro. I'm like, wait, they cut his winky? Like, there's a difference between the foreskin and the winky, bro.
Well, wait, what do you think you would say at like 4 or 5 years old?
Well, I know, but you're an adult. You're like, no, but then they did cut his winky off, and I'm like, wait, okay, this sounds like him telling us now. You know?
Yeah, they did. I felt so bad.
I almost called him circumcision jock itch. He said, had it done in my 40s, was drinking a beer, and 3 hours later, bam, circumcision. Oh, boy, that's funny.
Oh.
Well, gentlemen, she's going to be awake in less than 20 minutes, so I got to shut this down and act like I've been asleep this whole time.
Dude, I just shared this.
Really?
Yeah, my bad.
I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I cannot be awake when she gets up. She will have my head on a platter.
Oh, it is getting late. Yeah, I'm with you. I got to do the same thing. I got to go to the beach tomorrow.
Oh, dude, if I have time, I'm gonna wake up and work on my boat and try to give myself like 2 hours. We're gonna try to get the new motor running.
Now, what kind of boat is it? What is it? A little wood?
No, it's a 14-foot aluminum boat, but and then I put wood floors in. It's got wood seats, and then we just upgraded the motor to a 8 horsepower twin, so it should go about 16, 20 miles an hour now with an 8 horse on the back. But the engine's been sitting for 7 months, so it needs a carb cleaning. So tomorrow I gotta pull it down and clean the carbs on it, and then slap it back together, give it a little tuning, and then run some fresh gas through it with some sea foam and get the carbon out of the engine.
Congrats on finding the motor, man. It sounded like that was a steal.
No, it was, bro. It's a 2004, and I don't even think it has 15 hours on the motor, dude. Everything's way too pristine underneath the hood to have any kind of real use on it. So,
All right, man. You get yourself some sleep there.
yeah, I will, man. Hopefully, I get to take a boat adventure before I get my surgery, man.
I love boats. I had
They're-
a little. I had a little. I think it was like an 8-foot aluminum little tiny fishing boat and a trolling motor, and
Oh, yeah.
that was the funnest thing ever.
I don't know, man. There's like trolling motors are fun until you remember that you can only go like 2 or 3 miles an hour, and
Yeah,
and then
well,
then the battery dies.
no. I had the most nasty. This was like a $300 marine battery.
Yeah, AGL.
Yeah, it was huge, and it had a little
Or, I'm
light.
sorry, AMG automatic glass battery. There's also gel batteries, but AMG is automatic glass battery. I want to say.
This one
AGM.
had a little light on it that tells you when it was charged or dead.
Yeah, AMG. That's what it was, right? AMG. AGM.
Absorbed glass mat.
Absorbed, that's what it was. God, dude, I haven't said that in a while. Absorbed glass mat batteries. Those are deep cycle batteries. They're meant to last like 2 or 3 times longer than a sealed lead acid or SLA battery.
That battery used to push the hell out of that little tiny trolling motor.
Yeah, but there's a big difference, man, between going like 3-4 miles an hour for a couple hours versus getting to your destination in like 10 minutes going 20 miles an hour.
I got the pond that I lived, because I had a pond in basically my yard, and it's called 5 Mile Pond. It's very
Right.
small. It's not a very big. I mean, if I went that fast, I would fly out of the other side over the train tracks.
That's the best, dude.
Yeah.
That's when I'd be going, hey guys, you want to see a dead body? Then we do the Stand By Me walk down the train tracks to find Lou's body, all slaying across the road, stuck to his engine,
Plaid
propeller still going through his chest.
plaid long sleeve shirt. This was crazy. I'm sitting there with my kids. My youngest son was a natural fisherman. His first word was fish. Like literally his first word was fish. He was obsessed with fish since he was born. And he was literally fishing since he was 2 years old. And he's a master. He's 13 now, and he is a fishing master.
Nice.
But we're sitting there because we had a pond in our front yard, so he got to go there every single day. So I didn't know what I was doing. Some old guy started teaching him how to tie stuff, and then I started learning from the old guy. And one day we're sitting there, and these kids get onto a canoe, and one of them's got a life jacket, the other one doesn't. They scoot out into the water, and we were there all day, so it took them a while, but they're coming right by us, and the boat tips over, and the one dude comes up and the other dude goes right to the bottom, doesn't come up. People are yelling, swimming after him because it was a summer day. Everybody's trying to help. Dude never came up, man. He died right there in front of us. We're fishing, just watching a guy go on. I couldn't believe it. Like, what? Why would you go out on a boat if you couldn't swim? You know what I mean? I want to do it. I mean, I'm a good swimmer. I know what it like. If we're out in the middle and it's like a far swim, I'm like, yo, that's a long swim that way. But
yeah, that's why I registered myself with the Coast Guard as a professional floater. I'm certified to be a floating life vest for anybody who needs it. So
nice. I thought you meant floating dead body because that's
well. I mean, I'll float even better after I die because I'll bloat. You know. Yeah. But yeah, as of right now, I'm certified Coast Guard material, bro. I can just throw me in the water and I float, and everybody can grab a hold. I'm good.
Nice. Well, I'm not a master fisherman or anything, but I can put bait on a hook real well, so I guess you can call me a masturbator.
Yeah. Nice. I am definitely a professional fisherman with the use of one of these. These work great. Just throw some chum out there and pull the cord, pull the pin and just chuck it in and move your boat about 5 feet out of the way, and shockwave makes all the fish float to the surface. You just put them in a bucket and then you go home. It's easy.
You know what's funny? When they used to stock the pond over here, and those fish are used to being fed in the nursery where they're raised, and so it's actually illegal to do this. But when they dump them in, they just drive away, and then if you sit there and you have fish food, you throw it out. You got trout just coming up, hundreds of them at one time. It's crazy. Like,
I actually have a video of a bunch of catfish on the end of a dock where we chucked in food, and all these wild catfish, dude. It was just millions of them on the end of this dock, and I was like, "This is crazy. This is crazy. What if we just threw a net in? Could anybody do anything about it? No, I don't think so. I could just go home with catfish." Like, but I felt bad because it was at basically a monk Buddhist temple, and all the fish are in actually the Hillsborough River. Like they're regular fish, they're wild, but they feed them down there every day. And I thought maybe if I was on a boat, I wouldn't feel so bad. But just throwing a net off the dock at the Buddhist temple probably wouldn't fly. But I was like, what if I just chucked in a net and dragged in all these catfish and threw them in my boat and just bailed? Bye.
You could have done that with the trout. You could have literally sat there and kicked them to the. Because I actually did it to see if I could. I'm always the one that wants to see if I can catch one with my hands.
Thank you, Erica. Erica says, "Hey Lou, hope all goes well with your surgery."
Thanks.
Yeah, he's having his penis removed.
Yes, this is true. This is 100%.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Hey, if my son can do it, I can do it.
True. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, on that note, I think I'm calling it here, guys, because I now have 8 minutes until she wakes up, and I have to look super comfortable on the couch.
All right.
All right, man.
So,
yeah, good one.
We will pick this up later, gentlemen. All right.
Peace.
All right, y'all. To
Later, Lou Rock. Catch you later.
Nice to meet you, bro.
You too, man.
Elliot. All right, guys.
Good night.